Good morning, everybody. It's another episode of Intellectually Giannis, unedited, uncut, and we just witnessed one of the best, if not the best, finals performance in NBA history. This guy, I listen to my friends, my brothers, and my Facebook followers and stuff tell me all year about how easy it is to guard Giannis, how easy it is to stop him. You hear NBA players, his contemporaries telling, he don't got no skills. James Harden, it's easy to just run and jump if you that tall. Like, this dude gets no respect from his peers, and he don't care about none of that. He said, no, I don't want to work out with LeBron in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? James Harden, it's like this guy went into the finals, into Game 6. Let's just look at this run, right? So, Brooklyn Nets got hurt. Kyrie and James Harden got hurt. All right, so that just means that now KD and Giannis got to face each other without super teams. You know what I'm saying? You telling me anytime KD doesn't have a stacked deck, he's at a disadvantage? What the hell is that? Look, what it came down to is Giannis is the lone star on his team, and KD is the lone star on his team. Because Drew Holiday didn't play much better than James Harden, if at all. I mean, let's keep it a buck. So it came down. It came down between KD and Giannis. But let's go back before that, because before that he swept the Miami Heat. If I'm not mistaken, he swept the Miami Heat, the team that everybody gave him so much crap about losing to last year. The one game that they did win, they didn't even have Giannis. Blah 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 blah. He comes in this season and beats a clean sweep on the Heat. They didn't get a game. Shut that noise up. Going to the Brooklyn Nets. They too talented. They too stacked, which they were. They got beat really badly in the first two games. But, in true Kyrie Irving fashion, he gets hurt and is out for the rest of the season. James Harden pulls his hamstring. Maybe they need to work out like Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and we'll touch on that. That's what they call it. What they call it? Foresight. You know what I'm saying? Foreshadow. That's foreshadowing. Maybe they need to work out like Giannis. Maybe if they took their bodies as serious as Giannis, maybe they wouldn't break down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk so much crap about this dude, but he can last. He's available all the time. So it comes down to KD versus Giannis. Giannis and KD, similar build, similar frame. KD is Giannis with skill. Game 7 in KD's house. Giannis dropped 40 on the road in KD's house. He dropped 40. I don't care if he didn't shoot threes. I don't care if he wasn't dancing on them like Kyrie. He don't have to. He's Giannis. He dropped 40. So then, let's move on. They go to the Hawks. You know what I mean? Everybody expecting to beat the hell out of the Hawks. But they're all surprised they dropped game 1. You know what I mean? Game 2, and then the worst thing that possibly could have happened, Giannis goes down with a scary, nasty-looking knee injury. When I was watching it, I almost stopped watching the playoffs because I thought he was done. But then, as I kept watching the screen, and as they were walking him backstage to the locker rooms, they kind of stopped in the tunnel, and he was standing on his own weight. And they kind of left him in the tunnel, and I was like, "Well, that's peculiar." And then, 20 minutes later, or maybe 10 minutes later, he walks back out to the sideline like he's ready to check back in. I'm like, "Oh shit! Oh, is he what?" And but obviously he didn't play anymore in that series. And then when it came out and there was no structural damage, I'm like, this dude, he really is the new Superman. You can't hurt him. You can't hurt him. He really is a freak. If that was James Harden or AD or Kyrie Irving, you'd have been talking about them being out for the rest of the year, like next year. That's a testament to this dude's like hard work. Like this dude is straight up drive, and we don't respect none of that. Like that is like that's how insane we are as a people. Like we don't respect none of that. And we get to the finals. Everybody's picking the Suns. Oh, if Giannis might not play, and even if he does play, he not gonna be 100%. Come out the first game, he has a good game, but it's a bad game by Giannis, which is ironic because he's so easy to stop, right? He's so limited. But he has a good game by anybody else's standard, but by Giannis standards, who did fluctuate based on how we feel in the moment, he had a bad game. And it looked like he really wasn't going to be 100%. But then he comes back. He and he drops 40. He comes back and he drops 40. But even though they lost, he drops 40 and you like, oh, shoot. And like slowly but surely, they're getting better and they're learning the Suns. They're learning. And he drops 40 again. And it's just like, and we don't appreciate any of this. Like, it's like, I'm not saying like everybody, but I know like my brother won't give Giannis his props for crap. And when he wakes up today and I talk to him about this 50 piece that Giannis just dropped in the finals, he'll probably downplay that because it's like we've been conditioned to not appreciate anything other than jump shots. And Giannis, like when you look back on this series and all the plays that they show when they got them documentaries going, they show all the highlights of finals past, and with 8 years down the road, every play they show is going to be a Giannis play. The block, this dude, the block, he turned around, jumped off of the same knee that he hyperextended and blocked the alley-oop dunk. Like, Doug, on the alley-oop from Drew Holiday, he beats everybody down the floor. Like, this guy wanted it. He deserved this ring. And then, of course, the perfect capstone to a legendary run is a legendary performance for the ages in a closeout game. I'm sorry. But what Giannis did tonight is something that Kevin Durant, I would say LeBron, but LeBron kind of got it with in the 2016 finals. But it's something that a lot of NBA players, these guys who are teaming up on these super teams, it's something that they won't ever be able to feel. It's something that you just don't get unless you do it as the lone superstar, the guy. Like, yeah, you have help. Chris Middleton is help. Drew Holiday is help. Brook Lopez is help. Bobby Portis, that's help. But those guys aren't other top 5 players in the league. They're a supporting cast meant to supplement Giannis. And that's what they did. And that performance that Giannis put there, that's something that guys dream about. Dame Lillard, when you ask why Dame Lillard is so loyal to the Blazers, that's what he's dreaming about. Moments like what Giannis just did. Like, dog, like it was surreal to watch that. And it couldn't, and like I said, I have no gripes about this series. This has been the most exciting NBA Finals that I've seen in a very long time. Giannis, you are the truth. You are Superman. And I know I'm talking to Giannis right now kind of directly. I know he probably won't see this video, but Giannis, if by some small fraction of a chance you see this, you are that guy. So that's about it. And I want to say this. Oh, no, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for now. We'll continue this topic. I got a lot more to say about Giannis and about these finals. But that's my initial reaction. I just wanted to give y'all shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. The Giannis hate must stop. Appreciate this man. Appreciate greatness. Understand when you're seeing something that you don't see all the time. Don't hate it. Don't fear it. Don't disrespect it. Appreciate it. This is Intellectually Honest, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.